there, my friends. I'm so happy to be back with you guys on the channel. This is your girl, Consciousteaqueen. I'm an intuitive oracle card reader, and here on the channel, we talk a lot about angel numbers, synchronicity, numerology, spirituality, and self-development, as well as how to manifest our best life. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my videos. Hopefully, after this video, you'll consider joining the tribe and subscribing. And to those who are returning, welcome back, family. I missed you very, very, very much. This is going to be a two-part video where there'll be timestamps in the description down below. Part one of this video, I'll be going deep into the language of spirit and how spirit speaks to us and communicates with us daily. Then I will continue giving a detailed numerology breakdown of the number, giving you the qualities and characteristics of the number, along with channel messages for the number 1111 from Spirit. Part two of this video will be a bonus oracle card reading for those who feel called and resonate with the information I share here today. This is only for those who are open and willing to receiving a message from Spirit and asking our spiritual team directly with the oracle cards, okay? So please, if you feel called, please watch to the end. These videos can be very long, but they are packed with a lot of information. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Angel numbers in numerology and symbology is the language of the universe. These numbers and signs or omens help and allow us to expand our horizons and awareness. Numbers are like a portal that opens doors in the collective psyche that leads us to either change or pay attention to certain areas within our lives that we may need to heal or nurture, or even integration of certain characteristics that a number can bring us. Every number holds a vibrational frequency, just like the words that we speak. There's a Bible scripture that rings very true regardless of religion beliefs. It's called "The power of the tongue holds life and death." These are very true words, and the thoughts that we think and the feelings that we feel in our lives and over our daily affairs all attract the vibration of which is in our auric field. Because your vibration attracts your experience, good or bad. Ever wonder why when you're in a good mood and have a good day, everything tends to go perfectly? This is because you're matching the frequency that is creating a flow and ease. The laws of attraction teaches us in every way. Numbers also associated with certain letters. The language of the universe is symbology, numbers, omens, color, art, music, and our connection to nature. Nature has and will always be man's biggest teacher. Native Americans understood this very deeply. Symbols and signs within nature have played a big role in the human collective for hundreds of thousands of years. Ancient cultures such as the Aztecs, the Mayans, the ancient Egyptians, the Greeks, even the Romans. Humans has always wanted to understand the spiritual world and understand their future. It's proven throughout history with many other cultural backgrounds that shamans receive medicine and messages that each bird or animal, even elements within nature, were considered sacred. Watching the signs and symbolism of certain repeated animals or behavior has been understood by many, many cultures. And it's very important that we see the different ways in which the universe, God, or our spiritual team speaks to us daily. These signs are symbolic and can activate us like a transmission code of awakening, leading us to observe our lives in a different spectrum and higher perspective, helping us to see and make the changes we feel we need to pursue and make. Paying attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicities that are sent to us daily, finding your pattern and connecting the dots is what's needed. Going within to decipher what it means for us at that present moment. Paying attention to your body reactions, your thoughts, and your feelings when you see a certain number everywhere. This is a good thing if you see numbers all the time. This means that you are becoming very sensitive to spirit. These numbers could be connected to your choice or a path or someone close to you, a place or thing you're rambling within your thoughts, or it could even be associated with certain changes you're currently making for the positive within your life. You may find yourself changing, not being interested in people, places, and things that you weren't in the past. You may find yourself looking for more substance and meaning within your life and purpose, or having meaningful conversations. There's a vibrational pull for you to connect at that moment with the meaning, whenever seeing any number synchronicity. I find that journaling, practicing dream work, truly understanding numerology, thinking about what I was thinking about before seeing the number, research of the vibrational qualities of the number, where I need to use these qualities and characteristics of the number in my life. I personally love using some type of divination tool such as tarot, oracle, or angel cards. These spiritual tools act as a bridge to connect us with our guides and angels and ancestors who passed on, when used properly with intention of 100% light and love. One may truly receive an in-depth, accurate meaning of why you could be seeing the number. Even just meditation and being in nature, as well as prayer, ritual, study, and movement, such as yoga or any type of exercise. These are all great ways to connect your angels and spiritual team, as well as your higher self and intuition. Numbers can be associated with people, places, and things that either trigger us to heal what is broken or encourages us on our path. Whichever the way, journaling has helped me with organizing my thoughts and feelings. Numbers and signs can bring us insight into our careers, our relationships, and purpose. Even family dynamics such as our spiritual path and calling. Numbers and signs and synchronicity shows us how to be soft and sensitive and listening to our intuition and inner nudges. The messages and whispers of the angels and spirit are soft and gentle, never judging us but encouraging us and loving us on our path. If you're not in a moment of paying attention, you can miss the true meaning of what a number brings to you. So we have to be sensitive and open our senses. They will use the kind words of a walking neighbor, a stranger, friend, or family member. Resonating words of a song, a video post, or even on social media. Most times the messages we need at the right moment come from others channeling the divine through them, because we are all connected to the divine and are living expressions of God. You ought to trust and discern what it is for you in your life. You have unique talents. Certain music frequencies are very powerful and can help us with healing and cleansing of the soul. Certain music can help us feel like we are not alone in our feelings and daily lives. Spirit will use colors, animals, the elements, music, the moon, the sky, feathers, even coins, all that is around us to communicate with us. At one point in my life, it was hard for me to understand the answers that I was seeking with my prayers. It took me to truly understand and awaken to the truth that the answers have always been with me all along, all around me. It's in our hands to trust our intuition and open our spiritual sight to listen to what our heart tells us and not our egos. Spirit has been involved with creation and birth in every aspect of life. Our spirit guides journey through life with us, teaching us, protecting us, loving us, and visiting us in our dreams and inspiring us on our path. Working with your spiritual team or an ancestry will sharpen your ears and comprehension of spirit. They can teach you how to choose your words wisely, ask the right questions, and truly know what you want in this life. You will learn how to clearly articulate your desires to yourself, them, and others. They wish only for your true happiness. Some spirits and deities are also associated with certain numbers, colors, trees, animals such as birds, or even plants. To understand what numbers mean is to better understand yourself and a situation. Now let's break down the number 1111. Number 11 is a master number. It's also always associated with working and teaching and illuminators, the way showers. The number 1111 has 4 ones, amplifying the meaning of the number 1. Number 1 is associated with new beginnings, moving forward, progression, evolution, leadership, being assertive, creativity, taking action, making our desires into our realities. 1111 is, if you add it, is in numerology, it adds up to the number 4, which always makes me think of the 4 of Wands: stability, family, happy home, creating a stable foundation, and steady progress. 1111 is the number of spiritual awakening and evolution, Kundalini awakening, tapping into untapped energy, teaching and learning, expanding more on our interests, enlightenment, intervention, spiritual development, growth, individuality, marching to the beat of your own drum, collective consciousness, sensitivity, mysticism, and higher self. Now let's get into the channeled messages of number 1111. The number 1111 is known as a wake-up call or a light code activation, those awakening towards their true and authentic expression of the self. These people can identify as light workers, shamans, energy healers, starseeds, empaths, psychics, intuitive mediums, priests or priestesses, mystics, teachers, or earth angels, whichever you identify as. It's known and seen as the key to the subconscious mind. When 1111 is noticed by the person, the number will change through taking action and understanding of what this high vibrational number means in your life. Over the course of your spiritual journey and path, you encounter many awakenings, many different epiphanies, not just one. It will help you and cause your evolution and change of your soul through the learned lessons here that you chose to experience on earth, and through the different experiences with other people. These lessons can be very difficult to adjust and can even hurt and follow us from childhood into adulthood. Depending on the situation, and working through healing is the best way to work with these frequencies. The earth and the human experience is in all a classroom, teaching us according to the contracts that we assign our souls to learn here. Each experience here is different. Some of us are old souls or identify as starseeds and has done this many times, while others can be new souls that incarnated and volunteered here to help rise the vibration of the collective and the earth, and help awaken sleeping starseeds and sensitive souls who don't yet know their true power or who they are or what their mission and purpose is. Within certain studies of reincarnation, this is called the veil of forgetfulness. We all go through it when being an old soul. It's like a game of hide and seek, but the seeking is within, and following the breadcrumbs of the universe, God or spirit sends us to awaken within the matrix. It's hard to awaken to your missing pieces when you've been asleep for so long. We're all here to learn from each other. Our first teachers are our parents, siblings, family, and friends, and co-workers, and all that is around us, teaching us lessons each day. Just about anything that's laid along our path is creating our life story. Even a relationship that may have hurt you deeply, all was meant to help you learn a lesson that you came here to learn. The number 1111 shows up when it's time to either make changes in a situation that is to help us in our growth and expansion here, and helping us bring clarity and healing or integration and release. 1111 is a sign that you are being given a door to manifestation. Be very mindful and careful what your thoughts are pondering on at this time. Release worry. The universe and the laws of attraction only understands energy. Where your focus goes, energy flows. That which you will concentrate on can and will show up within our lives, good or bad. Focus on your greatest outcomes at this time. Visualize clearly where you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to do with your life. Follow your inner compass, which is your heart center. The message within 1111 is that you are being guided into expansion in how you see your life. You are growing and expanding your experience. Everything within the universe starts with a single thought to create. Anything we have on our hearts can be created. And if you think it, dream it, you can be it. The energy of creation is the number one to help us change and improve our lives by first changing within and moving forward. A new dawn is here for you. Embrace it fully and release all worry. The universe and your guides got your back. Now we're going to get into the second part of this video, which is the angel oracle card reading, or the oracle card reading, as I like to say. Thank you for being here, and see you on the other side. Hey guys, thank you for being here. We are going to do the oracle card reading for angel number or number 1111. This number has really played a big part of my spiritual journey. Excuse me if I'm keeping my voice down, and you may hear a baby crying at some point, because currently I am doing this reading in the middle of the night, about 4 in the morning, and I'm just trying to utilize the time while baby's sleeping. Yes, so if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the reading, please drop me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you wish to have a personal reading, you can contact me at consciousteaqueen@gmail.com. Everything will be listed in the description. And if you would like to purchase any of these decks, I will be providing links in the description as well to some of the decks I will be using here today. Hopefully I get time to, but also there will be some timestamps in the comment section as well. So thank you so much. So as I've said, guys, this number 1111 has played a big role in my life and my spiritual journey, because anytime you see this number, it's like a activation. It's like a transmission. It's like a calling to either, for me, when I was going through different stages of my life, and as I became aware of the number, I know it was very much associated with the ascension process, but also that being that in numerology, it also has the number one, Master 11. Master 11 is the teacher, the illuminator. It's a number that could be associated with light worker and light working, or it can be associated with because of the one, it could be associated with new beginnings, because the number one is new beginnings, it's leadership, it's assertiveness, it's action. It's very much reminds me of the life path number one, which is a very action oriented, being the leader type of energy. It gives me like Aries energy, Mars energy, action. But also it's all about a new beginning situation happening. But I remember when I was seeing 1111, I still see 1111, because we are always constantly growing, we're always constantly evolving. And I know when you see it over and over again, it could be kind of confusing, like, okay, what does it really mean? And then you start, looking up everywhere on the internet and stuff like that. So as I am my spiritual path, with angel numbers, I started to write like my synchronicities, and I started to ponder on what was it that I was thinking of before seeing any number. I started to record, because I realized recording my synchronicities and recording just certain times within my life, when I got back to it, when I went back to it, it completely made sense, especially when I had that documentation of journaling. Journaling really does help you open your open yourself, your attention towards your things that may be changing within you. It really does help us with working through things that are, need healing or releasing, especially situations when it comes down to your spiritual path and journey. It's also has been so I'm gonna give you a little story about what number 1111. So as I was seeing number 1111, I was also seeing numbers that were correlating with my birthday, and other numbers like 222, 111, 333, 444, and 888. A lot of different numbers I was seeing at the time, but the numbers that really started to kick out to me most were my birthday numbers, as well as my of the 1111. And like I said, these are like activation codes. You see in this number, you may identify as a light worker, a person that is part of the army of light. You may identify as a star seed, indigo crystal child. You may be a reader. You may be what they would call a priestess. You may anything that is of the spiritual and esoteric, or even it's a very spiritual path, but it's also about just awakening to our, our true inner selves, and it's really about growth, um, moving past fear, moving past false expectations and limiting beliefs, and releasing things that no longer serve us, so that we can walk on the path of ascension and evolution as a collective consciousness, as well as the human race. A lot of people who see this number can be going through some type of um, change. Situations may have happened where you're in a being opted by the universe towards a new beginning, or just it's also 1111 is also associated. If you was to add them in numerology, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, that will equal number 4. Even though we don't really reduce or master numbers, I still like to look at all the aspects of the number, and that can equal to the vibration of the number 4, and 4 um, excuse me 4 is the number of stability, foundation, home. 4 in tarot is the 4. 4 in the when you look at the four wands, the 4 wands is a happy home. Celebration. Just being well, not celebration, but it's more like home, stability, happy life. Or trying to create a happy life. By manifesting and working with the universe and working with laws of attraction. Sometimes we have to release things that no longer serve us, so we can get what we truly want in this world. I also want to read, I was guided to read something I wanted to share a passage from this beautiful book. Okay, guys, so I think this will really help those, and I really do pray it help you. So let me know in the comment section below. Okay, the the title of this book includes 1111 because the content is tuned to this. The content is tuned to this frequency. This energy harmonizes with the star consciousness and our own inner light. The 1111 frequency is a feeling and a function. It is inspired, optimistic, and a trigger for recollaboration. The process often begins with the purification that destabilizes the status quo and unroots patterns that are stifling your spiritual expansion, and leads you into new and enhanced experience of freedom and thought, authenticity, and grace. It is a healing and inspirational way, a total game changer. Sometimes the universe reminds us that we have this sacred frequency within us, like a built-in freedom fighter, and encourages us to let it open us to new ways of living. When you see 1111 on the number plate in front of you, your bank, or the title of this book, or on your clock or phone, or when you unconsciously check the time and you feel something stirring inside you, you just received a transmission. The universe is letting you know the way things have been is not the way they should continue. Sometimes we need a nudge to break out of our habits of thought and expectations. We need a spiritual reset so we can get back on track. When we challenge ourselves, our self imposed limitations, we allow the universe to dazzle us with generosity, grace, and creative opportunities. As you have picked up this book, you can be sure that the universe is guiding you deeper into our own experience of 1111 vibration. The power number pattern supports a quantum leap in consciousness to bring the message that something completely new is wanting to break through the old reality to transform it. It says that if you move boldly towards whatever the next level is for you, the universe is going to be there waiting for you. The 1111 energy is about evolution. It marks a move into a lighter frequency of being. Higher frequency reality means less fear and more love, less doubt and more peace, less holding back and more saying yes. It means less being trapped in past patterns. Living in higher frequency feels better. We still have our growth edges, but we move through them with more grace and effortlessness. We heal in places we doubted we could ever heal. We open to life and feel more trust in ourselves about living our destiny. It's wise not to underestimate the pull of lower frequencies, giving us attitudes and actions that promote pain in ourselves and our world really takes courage, patience, and persistence. Even when we dream of a different life, the mind can convince us that the familiar is safer than the risk of the unknown. It takes strength to listen to the voice in your heart that urges us to be open and willing to take more inspired journey, and even more strength to trust it. Every 1111 is the universe assuring us that it will be okay to take the journey with trust. When you upgrade a computer system, some older programs simply won't work anymore, but new and improved features will become available. The 1111 frequency is like a computer upgrade from your energy field, which relates to the nervous, emotional system, as well as your heart, gut, cellular activity, and so on. If you want to access a lighter and brighter reality, you're going to have to give up some old belief systems and social programming that you've been running through your body and mind. This can feel like an uphill before you get the hang of the new way. Going through such transition is not always easy. Sometimes, as upgrades can feel like a system breakdown. At first, it might seem like everything is falling apart and you don't know how to handle situations because the old ways don't suit you anymore and the new ways are not yet completely available to you. If we choose courage and growth, we will make this transition. It can be good to keep that in mind when you are confronting your fears and doubts. It is part of the transition into more trusting and graceful way of living. We have free will and the right to choose how we live. We also have long creative partner that wants to help us in all ways. The universe and its stars. If you say to the universe, look, I need this to be difficult because that is what I believe, and sticking to my belief makes me feel comfortable psychologically, even if it creates emotional pain for me. And the universe is going to say, okay, if that's what you choose, let's do it. If you feel like you've had to struggle and fight your whole way through whatever has risen in your past, you may feel you may be finally ready for an opportunity to lay down your psychological weapons, open to and trusting of the divine presence in your life. You can then say to the universe, okay, let's try something different. I want to feel peace in my heart and mind each day. I want to believe that everything's happening in my life is an opportunity for me to live better. I want to trust. I want that to become easy for me. The universe will say, sure, let's do it. Ever had a massage where the therapist finds a tight spot and presses on it, and it takes intention, concentration to relax enough to allow your body to release the strain, rather than tensing up and resisting the temporary pain? You might need to remind yourself that it is part of your healing process. Once the pain releases, you will feel amazing. When the 1111 frequency starts to activate within us, it can feel like a pressure point, massage from the universe. This will nudge us towards emotional release. Energy surges will flow. Energy surges will follow. The stars also provide us with energetic hints of grace and light that help us see through difficulty and feel ready to upgrade our programming. Okay, so the invocation or the prayer after this situation is saying this: I am open to the unconditionally loving grace that wants to help me live my most beautiful and uplifting and inspired life with mercy, compassion. Please clear my path so I may see, know, and be empowered to grow with trust, courage, and joy. Thank you for blessing and guidance you give to me with such abundance. The 1111 frequency flows through the stars and into my entire being, bringing grace, protection, divine alignment with the highest wisdom for the greatest good. So be it. Amen and Ashe. Okay, so that was a little passage that I wanted to read to you guys. It was maybe a little long, but I feel like it's very important for those who are seeing 1111 to get this book. Get this book. I will be having it linked in the description. But this book will help you understand 1111 in a different way, or at least give you a different perspective to maybe mirror in your own life. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's very, very intensive. So definitely, if you feel called to get this book, guys. So like I said, in the beginning, I was trying to, basically, when I started seeing 1111 for myself, I was at a dead end. I was at a job that I could not stand. I was so unhappy at this job. I felt lower than what I was meant to. I felt like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I started seeing 1111. And it's so funny that book had said, basically, when you are, basically, when you're in a place where you should be, basically, when you see an 1111, it's like, it's the universe telling you it's okay to move forward into a new beginning, with trust, and that everything's gonna basically work out the way it should. And at that time, I was heavily concentrating on leaving my job. I didn't have a plan to what's gonna happen next. I didn't have any type of, special anything. I just knew that I was not supposed to be doing that. And it was making me more depressed. Each and every day I was having more and more, like, wishes, dreams, daydreams that I could leave this job and I can do something that I love and that I enjoy and that does not feel like work for me. Because as I've realized, as I continue to work with the job, that wasn't feeding me spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. I was giving away my essence. I was giving away the best parts of myself, when I should be putting those best parts of myself into my creations, into my interests, into the things that I know I should move forward with. And that number was basically like a wake-up call to do what I need to do for myself, and trust the universe and God, the divine, my ancestors, that everything was going to be all right, and I was going to find that which I was looking for. And that really did shift everything for me. I was able to manifest so much more when I had left my job than when I was at my job. Like, I was at a scarcity mindset when I was at a place that easily could have replaced me if I'd have died. If I'd have died, they replaced me. They replaced me within weeks, maybe even days, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there, and this is all that was offered to me. I felt like my life, my time, my energy was worth so much more than putting myself into something that that basically I didn't feel was helping me with, or part of my life purpose. So some of you who are seeing 1111, like I said, y'all can be light workers, star seeds, readers. Y'all can be energy healers. Y'all can be people who are on a spiritual path of awakening of the self, rediscovering different things of yourselves, working with laws of attraction. And and you can be having some projects that you guys are putting out there, or wanting to put out there, and the universe is kind of nudging you to do it, to just do it. And that's why you could be seeing 1111. You could be seeing 1111 because you have some changes that you need to undergo, or you having some thoughts about something. It could be a relationship, person, place, or thing. It could be a practice. It can be even an addiction, something that you feel you need to change. It could be smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, drinking. It could even be leaving a dead-end job. It could be, putting your energy and time into your creations, into the things that you are wanting to put, in, that you are wanting to kind of put a lot of your time into, and you want to do something that doesn't feel like it's work. I'm kind of getting more of a career situations, but this could be love, this can be family dynamics, or domestic partnerships, or within the home, distance. This could be a job, as I said before. This could be your spiritual journey and evolution that you're trying to. Okay, so as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing like the spine, or like a snake. So you guys could be working, or this could be like Kundalini energy. This is looking like a spine to me. I'm looking at the smoke. The smoke is almost looking like a spine. So some of you had your Kundalini awakening. Some of you have had access to this untapped energy, and are trying to evolve even further along your path. You guys are really, really evolving and growing, and some of the things that you were once interested in, you're no longer interested in it anymore. You don't want to have just superficial conversations that don't have meaning. The people, places, and things that you used to be able to be around, you can't seem to be around these things. I remember I started realizing it was starting to become draining for me to be around low frequency situations, around people who are very negative in their mindset. Especially if you're an empath, you can kind of absorb these type of energies, and it can drain you, especially around a lot of I wouldn't even say they're negative people, because they could be negative people, but they could just be people who don't yet understand their power. They don't understand that they have access to untapped energy. They can really manifest and change their lives if they choose, because we have free will. Free will is the choice to create the reality in which you wish. And number one also associates with that as well, creating our realities with our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and putting them to good use. That's what I see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing this swirl. So some of you are seeing like this, like you're seeing like a swirl symbol. That's a symbol of uh, untapped energy or energy flow, ebb and flow. Um, Receive. It makes me think of divine masculine, divine feminine, like an yin and yang, a real like just a harmony, you know. So some of you are seeking harmony, some of you are seeking peace within your life. Or within situations, or just within your job. You want peace within the creations that you're making, meaning you want to feel like you're not doing something that makes you feel like it's a job. It feels like your passion, your joy. Some of you are walking towards entrepreneurship. That's what I'm feeling and seeing. This smoke is really giving me a lot right now. Some of you are looking for connections. Some of you are looking for your soul family. Being around people that are like minds and like hearts. Some of you are working on your throat and heart chakra. Speaking the truth and love and healing old wounds that may have hurt you in the past. These things could be some of the when we have like things from our childhood, things from past relationships that are like lessons to help us understand and then transmute. Then we become whole, we become healed, and attract these type of relationships or situations within our lives when we change our perception. Okay, that's what I got right now. So we're going to use the oracle cards, guys. And we're going to see what is the message for you guys. And seeing angel number 1111. Or seeing the master number 11. What is the message? For those who are watching, I call upon my angels, ancestors, and guides. I ask that I be a channel, open channel. I pray that the reading be accurate, will activate those who are watching so that they can walk into their greatest purpose in life and for the greatest good of all. I call upon protection of Archangel Michael for those who are watching within this reading. Oh, I got chills, guys. I know my ancestors are here. So, we're going to use the bell. Call on my ancestors. Alright, guys. I felt the presence of the angels here. Okay, guys. What is the message for those who are seeing angel number 11? What is the message for the collective spirit? What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Ooh. Okay. Warrior guys, competition. At war with yourself. Arguments. Decisions. You're taking a pathway, trying to figure out the best path for yourself. So, like I said, with this competition and this decision, I feel like you have many different conflicting choices that you need to make. and it's making you feel like you're going back and forth, back and forth. This can be because it's number 7, and 7 plus 1 equals 8. So 8 always makes me feel like it's like it means like balance, but it also means decision making as well. It also means that it could be with a person, and we got intuition. So that okay. So what is the message within? So you guys have a lot of choices that you need to make, and I really feel like this can be either a decision between an entrepreneurship decision. This could be a decision with a person, between maybe, I don't know why I just got this, but somebody may be literally trying to choose between two significant others or two partners. That could be for somebody specific. That's not for all of you. But what I see here is being this is also very spiritual as well. But for what I see, the number 8, it could be between entrepreneurship decision or a business position, position, business choice. This can be spiritual, where this is a situation where you're not quite sure how to follow your intuition and make the right decisions for yourself. So you constantly in conflict with yourself, constantly arguing. Maybe also you have a bad habit of self-criticism, self-doubt on your path, and you're constantly feeling stuck between making a choice on what into following your intuition. Some of you are having a hard time with, this is something about a pathway. So this is path, you see this is path, but this is like 3 different paths. So this is like you have different ideas, you don't know which one you want to take first. But the advice here is to listen to your inner child, listen to your bliss, your joy, the things that bring passion and passion and excitement to your inner self. You know what that feeling is when you're excited to wake up every day to do something that you love, or be with someone that you truly love, or have the best relationship that you love. This can also be following your intuition. When it comes down to making the proper choices for yourself. But in order for you to make the proper choices within your life, you have to listen to your inner child. Your inner child is your innocence. It's the part of you that that we sometimes, as we get older, we tend to put to the side because we start to adulting, and then we start to lose, I would say, we never lose access, but we lose touch, you know what I'm saying, with that part of ourselves that is always amazed about the earth, or just amazed about life. You know, everything is new, everything is beautiful, and when we look at life from that spectrum, we create more abundance and just beautiful situations and opportunities within our lives, because our vibration is high, our vibration is raised. So your inner child is like this. Also, this card is also talking about your inner child wanting you to play with it, so you can gain new creative ideas within a business venture, or this can be following your intuition and making the right decision between you and a partner, between two partners. I don't really like to, get into stuff like that. But following your true intuition, following the real voice within you that tells you what's right and what's wrong, basically. But that's for somebody specific, if it's a relationship or not a situationship, maybe I'll say. And then the decision right here with the higher self. The higher self, this also is like not listening truly to figure out which path is best for you during your whole ascension, and spiritual process, and you're having a lot of conflicting ideas that's making you lose touch with your intuition because you're constantly doubting yourself. You're constantly at war mentally. For me, this is mental. But this can also be actually having a situation where you're actually arguing with someone and a constant struggle with somebody. And see with this thing, priorities, the master teacher. So these are talking about, these are like, this situation right now are like major decisions, major choices, major lessons in your life that is going to put you on a path that is an alignment for you, that's part of your destiny. But in order for you to do that, we had the number 3, mind, body, and spirit here, because 2 plus 1 is 3. You're gonna have to leave behind some things, and this is what I was saying when we was reading the book. This is really going well with what we read earlier about how we need to let the universe will show you messages, signs, and symbolism to kind of give you a nudge on your path, or give you golden nuggets. And if you see 1111, it's always talking about evolution, or working towards leaving things that no longer serve you so that you can have a better life for yourself. And this might be a person, this might be a broken heart, this may be leaving behind an old address. Some of you may be moving, because this is why I see these pathways. Some of you are actually moving, traveling, or trying to make the decision, but this is divinely guided with the hands here. The hands are telling me this is God, this is divine, leading you on your path that is of the highest, best light for you. Yeah, and with the decisions, yeah, you don't need to really stay in this energy, this energy of just, wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael loves coming through to my readings, I tell you guys. But see, it talks about self-esteem, and this is talking about, yes, it's giving me a real, you guys have confidence issues here. You have you need to work with your solar and sacral chakras, solar plexus and sacral chakra. You don't and then 6 plus 1 is 7, going within, trusting your intuition and having confidence in yourself. So this is Archangel Michael telling you that he is covering you, he is protecting you, he's one of your guardian angels at this time, because he comes when those light workers, those people who are meant to shift and raise the vibration, these people are being covered and protected by Archangel Michael, because he is to make sure you are that he helps you on your life path when you make the decision to want something different. Now, the universe only responds to our energy and our frequency and to what our thoughts and beliefs are. So when you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs, and you choose to, I want better, I want more, I want to move towards my purpose, this is when you become very much protected and helped like no other on your path. So those who are seeing angel number 1111, you are protected by Archangel Michael, and he is just here to let you know that he's your guardian angel at this time. So if you feel like you are having problem with confidence, having problem with trusting your path, having problems with trusting where spirit or the angels or your ancestors are leading you, he is there. He is there if you would like to connect to him more. Prayer would always help. I pray to Archangel Michael a lot. You can even, learn about him and really try to attune to his energy. His color is the blue flame, or the blue ray, or blue color. Doing meditations with the blue color or the blue ray, or some frequency sounds that they have on YouTube, will really, really help with really getting close to Archangel Michael. But for me, prayers always do that thing. I also like candles as well, and a prayer I say, and I also get incense. So yeah, so Archangel Michael is here, guys. Yeah, I also feel like some of you might be comparing yourself to other people. And again, if you hear baby crying, I'm probably gonna cut it and then I'm gonna come back. But yeah, let me see. What is read on people saying? I mean, excuse me. What is the? Y'all might be saying 911. I said that by accident. Y'all might be saying 911. So that's the number of Archangel Michael, because you know when you're here in the United States, 911 is the number for emergency, but that's the number where you get in contact with the police for protection, the fire department to put out a fire, for any emergency. So Archangel Michael, he is the patron of law enforcement. He is the patron of the military. He is a protector. He is the captain in chief of all the archangels. He is known to be one of the leaders of the archangel. He's of the archangel as well. He is also in the biblical Bible has been known to beat the hell out of Satan. I'll tell you that. And his 1/3 of the angel population. It was a big war. So he is very much a very powerful angel and spirit guide. I said 911, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, so what is the advice for people who are seeing angel number 1111? We got number 17, gift. Hold on. Thief. Jurisdiction. Occupation. Privileged lady. Okay. So what I see with this here, you guys are being given a gift, or given soon you're gonna be hearing something or a message, something that's going to, and it's, we got 1717 here. This is very synchronistic. Some of you is going to be hearing a message or getting some type of confirmation about something. And this is 177. Some of you might be saying 177. But some of you are going to be getting some type of confirmation or gift that is going to be in a message. It may come through telephone, text, maybe verbal. You're going to be hearing something that is good. This is very positive. Thief and occupation. So for me, thief occupation is something is kind of stealing. I feel like it's something's taking your time away from what this this is very entrepreneurial card. So some of you are maybe working a job when you should be doing something that you love, something that doesn't feel like work. It feels like here. I just want to try out these cards because I really like them. Yeah, some of you may be, literally getting your time, or your time is not really being, not really monetizing your time, managing your time for this entrepreneurial idea. This is for someone specific, but some of you may be receiving some type of information or good news. And you guys are going to jurisdiction, privileged lady. Yeah, so you guys definitely are going to be receiving some type of good news that will go into your favor. But this is about choice, but the choice is up to you. Maybe this might be a business partner or business idea. It's about to, or maybe a collaboration or something. But yeah, something is stealing your time. And then with the privileged lady, that is she just got her shit together. You know, she got her have ducks in a row. So yeah, that's definitely something that could be coming up for some of you. And yeah, so let's go into the next cards. I wanted to, so let's see here. What is the message for people who are saying anything about that? What is the message for those who are watching Spirit? Help me with the channel. Oh, my stomach growling. But oh shoot, it's daylight, y'all. I stayed up. I didn't get no sleep. I'm gonna get sleep later though. Okay. What is the message? I'm probably not gonna use a whole bunch of cards. Okay. Oh, there go my baby. Teaching and learning communication 333. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. So communication and learning. So, and teaching and learning. So, as I said, I made with the communication, because the communication card came out with the other deck as well. So some of you definitely going to be hearing something. And with that gift card that was there, that usually represents something around like the holidays or something, or maybe a birthday. Something where it's like holiday or something. I may be hearing something about some type of communication. But with the communication and the teaching, this tells me you're supposed to be using your voice. And that's why earlier I got the message about the throat chakra. Not being able to, with this blue is here. Definitely. And okay, so with the communication card in a 333, you guys are very, very powerful communicators. But currently you're starting to feel like your throat or your throat may be a little bit blocked. About that, when mother duty calls, it calls. But yeah, as I was saying, this is 3-3, and this teaching and learning. You guys are definitely supposed to be teaching something that is high vibrational. You're supposed to probably be teaching courses. You find yourself wanting to learn more about spirituality. You're wanting to communicate more about things that are highly evolved and elevated. Definitely high frequency type of situation. I see communicating your voice, your skills, something that you know that you're very good at. And that would help the collective moving forward. And you've been going back and forth with the decision on how to do it, which way to do it, when to do it. Maybe not even the courses. It could be just you could literally be a teacher, but it's talking about a lot of communication, a lot of speaking with others. Definitely a very high vibration situation. But with this blue here, this is telling me that you need to be working on your throat chakra at this time so you can communicate these teachings. I just got a message. Some of you may have a YouTube channel already. Some of you may just be on social media in some type of way, because communication means all forms of communication, whether that be with courses or any type of social media, TikTok or whatever. But you're doing something or wanting to do something that is to do with teaching and learning. So this is a message or a sign that the thoughts that you're having are divinely given to you, and this is definitely will be good for you moving forward if you allow yourself to walk into the leadership role. Because number one is also about the leadership, being a leader and being assertive. But communication is something that you should either be looking into if you aren't already. You need to look more at your gifts if you don't feel this is something you should be doing right now. You need to really look at the qualities that you're good at, because something about you is proven that you can actually communicate well and teach others and learning. The best way to do that is to look at the people in your lives. Are you happen to be the person that people come to all the time for different situations, or you just have a knack for just giving good advice? People come to you and just tell you their whole life story. That is something that tells you that you have a leadership energy about you. Not just leadership, but it's a healing energy that makes others want to come to you, or just certain things within your life where people seem to want to always learn something from you, or they may even copy you. And you just be like, oh yeah, that type of stuff can be annoying, but at the same time, it's like it tells you a lot about your energy and the parts of you that you may not even sometimes have confidence in, but the universe, God, your angels, your ancestors are here to tell you you definitely have the power within you to walk into a teaching and learning or communication role, either on social media or any type of platform, having your own platform. So that's what I see with that. So let's see here. I'm going to get a message for Archangel, message from Archangel, because he is all about self-mastery. He is all about empowering us, helping us on our path, helping us with our contracts that we've came here to do, helping us stay on track with those contracts. Some of you will feel like old souls have contracts that your guides, your angels are here to help you fulfill in this lifetime. Okay. Alright, so what is the guidance for those who are seeing angel number 1111? What is the guidance for them to have confidence in themselves? What is the guidance for those who are seeing angel number 1111? Confidence. Okay. Fly free. So what I see this, anytime I see the seagulls, it's talking about deep healing. Seagulls always, for me, represent deep healing because they always come around when the water, when it starts to rain, or they're always by the ocean. And the ocean is a very feminine energy. And it's very, very healing energy. So this is telling me that basically it's the air element, the number 4. So this is really, really telling me, you guys, that you need to just go in the direction that your heart is telling you. You know what that is. You've already entertained it. Be you, be yourself, be authentic. Don't really care too much about what others think. Be yourself. Allow your creative works to be seen by others. Some of you are working on healing certain aspects of yourself that you're wishing to release. This is really definitely like a release as well. And then as above, so below. Heaven on earth. So you can create whatever. So basically, as above, so below. So this is kind of like, for me, it's talking about like almost like laws of attraction, or like you can, whatever I like that term that says, getting all of my riches in heaven. But it's more like your heaven is here. Whatever you can be here. It's like wherever you choose to focus on, believe, and move and take action towards will be your outcome. And as above in heaven as is what you would get on earth. So you need to focus on you really working with the laws of attraction and tweaking around some thought patterns that no longer serving you so that you create the life that you wish to create at this time, you know? So let's see. Let's see the laws of attraction cards here. What is it? What is the message? What else was it? Okay. What is the message? What else was saying? Okay. So this one says, my creative power lies in the moment. So being in the moment, being more present is the advice. Okay. So as I was saying with this, my thing has cut off, but yeah. So as I was saying with this, my creative power lies in this moment. So whatever you choose to kind of focus on is what you will get. So the advice is for you to focus on being in the moment. It's actually telling you to hold that vibrational thought of whatever it is you're trying to pursue. It even could be just choosing to have more gratitude, holding on to that vibration for, you know, a few moments in meditation will help you. But it says here it says here, you are doing the thinking now and at this present thought at the you're doing the thinking now, and it is this present thought vibration that the laws of attraction is responding to. Therefore, your power is to create now. So this is almost like an urge or a push from the universe to do it now. That is definitely a bold message and telling you that. It's also telling you that you can create whatever you want. So it is your birthright to have and be whoever it is you choose to be in this life. So you need not have low confidence in yourself because you were chosen for a reason. You have specific gifts and talents that are needed here on this earth, and you need to know that right now. Okay, so whatever it is that you may be doubting, I'm trying to tell you that spirit, the angel, are telling you don't doubt yourself because you are a powerful manifester. If you focus on anything, whether it's negative or positive, the universe doesn't understand bad or good. It only understands energy. So when you become a person that is effortlessly manifesting because you hold a vibration that is higher, you hold on to the frequency of love, the high vibrations of gratitude and peace and just fulfillment. When you're in this flow, you create the most best beautiful things. So this is the advice. Another thing, I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. See, and this is the black cat is here. The black cat is lucky, and this tree here. This is always talking about, for me, trees always talk about your roots. They always talk about your ancestry. It's also really telling me that some of you have family members that actually were witches. Some of you are dealing with the occult or esoteric parts of things, but somebody in your bloodline, this is what I'm getting from this picture. This is for someone specific. This could be some of you that do identify, resonate with this information, but this ended with this tail going deep down, deep in roots. This is just an extra message from this. But for me, what I see, some of you may have actual roots that have family members that were powerful manifestors. They were witches. They were priestesses. They were people who had powerful manifesting abilities, and they had passed it down to you. And a lot of your family members weren't very aware of this gift, wasn't aware that their thoughts were so powerful that they can create it almost instantly. And this right here with this is kind of like confirming that with this creative power lies in the moment. So whatever you're focusing on at that very moment, you will create it. So be very, very careful. It's almost like a warning as well. Okay. As I said, I feel like this is something that's been passed down to you by many generations. There also can be powerful, um, you definitely could have some type of witches in your family. So that's for some of you. Also, it could be good luck. Or even it could be karmic patterns or cycles um, that have been passed down to you for transmutation and healing. So I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. When you go into your creative workshop, you can begin to assimilate the data that represents your preference. And as you assimilate the data, you will prepare a picture of self from which you will begin to attract into your experience the essence of all that has been pleasing you. So it's almost like getting into the flow. Workshop makes me feel, like I said, it's like a project that you're working on or something that you are hold very dear. It could be a creative project, or entrepreneurship project. Um, it could even be something that's for healing and humanitarian. It could even be artists. You could be an actual artist who do music. Um, this could be something that you just do for fun, but you don't realize it can literally create that life of not feeling like you know you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, because you're supposed to be using your creative force to create your life, because it's been passed down to you by your ancestry, your family tree. Also, it tells me that you guys are very much connected to the Earth's frequency. We hear the siren again. Urgent message. Okay, think whatever. Pay attention to whatever ideas you're getting, because those are the ideas that's gonna help you create your life that you want. Urgent message from Archangel Michael. Okay, let me see if we can get a message from um, the animal totems. Let's get a message of encouragement from there. Ooh, guys, you got the eagle. Spirit, vision, healing is surround you. Spirit and visions and healing surround you. So when we saw the eagle, and when we saw the siecle that talks about deep emotional healing, and you're moving past that. But with the eagle, it's like the eagle means higher perspective, uh, keen precision, being focused. Because you know, when an eagle or a hawk, when they are trying to collect this prey, because you see this one looks like he's trying to collect this prey, they are focused on the intention of what they're trying to do, and they do it with such precision that they literally get exactly what they're trying to get. So it's like, this is the lesson from the eagle for you, is have keen eyesight and focus on your intention so that you can create that experience. And the eagle is also the leader. Leadership, assertiveness, confidence in yourself. This is the energy you have within you. You also, some of you, like I've said, already are readers. Y'all have spiritual vision. You see things before it happens. The crow may also be a bird that you may see. You may see a lot of eagles. You may see a lot of crows. That's also a message of keen insight, higher perspective. You need to see a higher perspective, meaning you're having a lot of doubts and self-confidence issues on your path. And it's a reminder that you have the gift, you have the spirit of vision. You have the gift to heal yourself and your family line, your bloodline. Healing surrounds you. So some of you maybe feel connected to Archangel Raphael or should work with Archangel Raphael for deep healing. Learn about him, see how he can help you with this healing process and healing this self-confidence issue. Okay, that is a beautiful message. We got the eagle, guys. And this is you, actually. This is you. Once you finally release these combative thoughts or decisions, you're going to fly like the eagle. It says fly free. You're going to fly free. You're going to move forward like the eagle. Excuse me for the background noise. It's starting. I told you I've been up for a while, so I'm trying to let me see. I feel like I want to get one more message from this deck because I really love the eagle. Is there any other messages, spirit, for this deck? Oh, a cardinal. So you may be seeing a lot of cardinals. Cardinal. So I'm saying that hard. Accept your life's importance. Exactly. Accept that you and your life purpose is something that is of importance. And it's not insignificant. It's helping the collective. So have trust and faith in your path and the things that you're trying to do. Okay, and one more. Okay, I think I'm done after this. Okay, this is the last one. So I want to Archangel. Okay, look at, we got Archangel Haniel. It's saying willpower. So willpower, as I've said before, your will is your power. So your will of intention, you have the power to create whatever it is you want. And this is making me feel like this Mars energy for me. Action, taking action towards your healing, action to overcoming obstacles, because the mountains are in the back. So look to the stars, look to the angels. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Haniel. Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, this is definitely taking action, guys. So I think that is all. Yeah. So all right, guys. So that was it for the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a blessed day. Remember, you have the power to create any life that you see for yourself, because God, the divine, we come from God, we come from source, and we can have and be whoever we choose to be. Okay, guys? All right, wishing you all the best. Bye-bye.